Is it on? Yeah, it's on. Okay. So today I'm gonna tell you all my story. So recently I've been getting a lot of questions, how I got into photography, how I grew so fast in such a short amount of time. And so I'm gonna just tell you all my full story about my life. So when I was in elementary school, my mom let me make a YouTube account, which was probably a mistake, a good mistake, at around like 9 or 10 years old. So I started my YouTube account and I was like really raw at Call of Duty, like next level. And so I would go on there and I would just live stream my YouTube or my Call of Duty gameplay. And I'd be like 9 years old, trash talking these grown men. And that kind of got me started into like some techie stuff like gaming and, you know, talking to the camera and all that kind of stuff, you know. And so eventually I just kept doing that. I ended up getting like 180 subscribers, 120 subscribers, nothing really that crazy. And at 100 subscribers, my mom let me do a face reveal, so I was so hyped. And I would put the video in, but it's just like super cringe, and I can't show y'all that yet. Hey, like the video though if you want to see like some old YouTube clips of me reacting to my old YouTube clips. But after that, I started to get into basketball around like 10 years old, 9 or 10 years old. And I really enjoyed it. I didn't really love it as much as football yet. And I kept playing it. And I had a bunch of friends that played it. So it made it easy to really love the game. And my 7th grade year, I got actually pretty good at basketball. I averaged like 20 or 25 points a game in 7th grade. Like, I was really that dude. Like, you can ask anybody. I was like ranked in the state and all that stuff. It don't matter now, but 7th grade, hey, 7th grade me was really that dude. But as you see behind me, like, I got an old rec jersey right here. I got like some plaques. I got like all my basketball shoes like on this rack back here. And I don't know if you can see it, but I have like, no exaggeration, that's probably 50 shoe boxes. Not to flex, but that's like for real 50 shoe boxes back there in the back corner. And I got some other stuff on my wall in front of me that you can't see. We won county, and I won county MVP, so I was super hyped. And I played AAU like my 5th or 6th grade year, but you know, when you're that young, AAU really does not matter at all. But our 6th grade team, I mean, we were pretty tough. We have one of my buddies, he's a D2 commit. He's playing basketball. My best friend was on that team. Actually, 2 of my best friends were on that team. And then we had some of my other buddies on the team, so from my new school that I just transferred to. And so it was really cool. And the school I transferred to was Cordova High School. 8th grade, my friends talked me into playing football because it was COVID year. And we only played 4 games. Okay, so I was super hyped to play football. Like, my dad was a football coach growing up, and I love football. I just loved it. So I started off in practice. I was doing pretty well in practice, I think. People said I was decent enough to be on the team. I assumed I would have played a lot if I would have stayed, but first play ever, I'm talking about ever, getting pads on ever. I get the ball. Okay, they're like, Easton, let's go. So I get in there, I'm hyped. I played defense the play before, and I blocked on offense for a play, and like we scored a touchdown. We were already up like 28-0 against some bums, okay? Bro, let me tell you, first play I touch the ball, I do a negative step, catch the ball, run outside, tear my ACL in half. Just completely gone. Alright, I had to switch SD cards. The other one is already full, but so like I was saying, going into my 10th grade year, I started to come around. Like, my coach had been telling me, like, you're a pass first point guard, but like, we need you to score the ball. Like, you have to score the ball, because if not, you're just not a threat if you don't score the ball. In which it made a lot of sense. Like, everybody was learning to shoot then. Like, everybody on the floor needs to be able to score. And so I really worked on that summer. Like, I was in the gym a lot with one of my older teammates that was a senior that year. our best player, and he really got me right, like mentally and physically with the game of basketball. Like, he taught me a bunch of stuff that I can implement to my game. And he would always text me after practice, like encouraging me and stuff like that, which was a really big help. And I was going through a breakup at the time, so like my mind was all over the place. So he was there for me. And so here we had all seniors, and it was me and 2 other guys that were not seniors. And we had a pretty good year, and I love that group of guys. Like, that was one of the funnest years playing basketball I ever had. And so we played, and we had a pretty good record. I think we went like 20-9, 20-10, something like that. So like, we were solid, and we ended up making the playoffs that year. Ended up losing first round. I mean, we played a demon, but he had like major D1 offers, like LSU, and he just had a ton of D1 offers. He's playing like JUCO right now, but he's a white boy too, 6'5" white boy, just dunking. And hey, shout out Carson Muse, man. So then, going into my 11th grade year, this is when everything switched up. Like, we had all the seniors leave. It was my team at this point, okay? Me and the 2 other guys, they were solid basketball players, but like, coach was like, okay, you gotta be the leader of this team. Like, you gotta be vocal. You gotta really be scoring the ball. We're not gonna win games, okay? Going into my 11th grade year. And so yeah, going into my 11th grade year, played AAU with Hawks Elite. Shout out Hawks Elite. And I improved my shooting drastically. Like, I was shooting that thing. I'm gonna put some clips over here on the left, but my coach would like cuss me out if I didn't shoot threes, and I ended up having a couple big games, couple 20-point games. Had a D1 commit on our team, so like, we had some coaches at our games and stuff every once in a while, like not often. And so we ended up beating a couple good teams that we shouldn't have beat. We played Bradville Elite, 60 balled us. I mean, I had 13 on Bradville Elite. That's all I'm saying. No, I had 12. I had 4 threes. Hey, and they almost won Peach Jam that year. So yeah, so going into my 11th grade year, when summer school ball started, we were trash. We could have been decent that year, but we just were not that good. And I was scoring the ball a lot. I was kind of inefficient at the start of the summer, but I kind of picked it up towards the middle and towards the end of the summer. So yeah, I played with Hawks Elite, and then later that summer, like late June, I think, we went and played this tournament. Me and my boys that are at my school that I was at the time, we went and played in this like little, like, we just got a team together and went and played. And so it was like me and a bunch of 9th graders, and then 2 8th graders, and like 3 of my boys, 4 of my boys. Hey, I don't know what they gave me before the game. All I remember is I ate some Skittles and a Snicker bar, and it turned me to a demon. Like, I'm gonna put the stats right here, but I think the first game I had like a 30 ball and we lost. And like the 30 ball, I was like, okay, like, I mean, I was scoring, but I wasn't like hitting every shot. Boy, second game, they brought this team out. They was windmill dunking. They was throwing the ball off the wall, tweening. Like, I was like, who are we playing against, bro? Like, we're in a rec pickup tournament, like a pickup tournament. I mean, these were actual teams that we were playing against, but this dude was 6'9", throwing the ball off the wall, between the legs, dunking. We're 5'9", 5'10" white boys. What are we about to do? So we're going in this game expecting a loss. I was like, bro, we're not losing this. Just trust me. I don't know what mentality I got on. I got on that Kobe Bryant mentality. Got in there, I did not miss a shot, bro. I was shooting one-legged floaters from the three-point line. Like, this is no exaggeration. I wish I had any film from this game. But my boys can vouch for me 110%. I was shooting the dumbest shots on planet Earth, falling. And it wasn't like I was overly shooting. I didn't have like 40 shots or nothing crazy. I probably shot 25, 30 times and was just making everything. I got to the free throw line a bunch. that was like probably one of the best games, probably the best game I ever had, like just throwing stuff up and going. So then summer school ball started, and I was hooping. Like, I just wasn't efficient as I should be. I mean, I was still getting like 15, 20 a game, but I started off inefficient. And then later in the summer, I started getting better and better and better. And then we played my best friends, like my best friends to this day. We played against them, and they were at a bigger school. They killed us. I was like, bro, oh my gosh, we're gonna be trash. They like 40 balled us. Then like the last week of summer ball, or the second to last week of summer ball, we played this small school, and I had another 40 ball. But while I was in the middle of the game, my dad would draw me. He withdrew me from the school, and I went and transferred to a bigger school where all my best friends were. So I transferred to the school, Jasper High School, and I got to join them the last week of summer. I had like, I didn't know the offense. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I'm coming from a team where I'm the guy. Okay, so like I'm score first mentality at this point. And so I'm coming down, I'm fogging them up from deep, and like I'm not hitting them very much. But I did have like a couple decent games when we were at the summer play dates, but nothing crazy. I didn't do nothing crazy. I was just playing a role at this point because I was trying to figure out where I belong, like what am I gonna be for this team, like what's going on. Season comes around, I'm already dreading practice. Like, I hate this. Like, my practices back at the other school, they were like an hour 30 minutes long. Hey bro, not this school, bro. I'm talking about my whole life has to revolve around basketball, or like I'm just my whole life just revolved around basketball, and I love basketball to death. But bro, I'm not trying to make it like a job, you know, like. And I'm one of those guys that like cares about stuff so much that like I just put so much pressure on myself. And that was the worst mentality to have for that type of basketball. And so first game of the season comes around. I hate practice. I ended up buzzing my hair off for my buddy. He had cancer. I buzzed my hair. And so I look like a menace. Like, I just look like a menace. It's not a good looking buzz cut at all. But like, I definitely look scary, maybe because I was so ugly, but like I was scaring dudes for sure. 5'10" white boy talking trash with a buzz, I mean, that's kind of lethal. Okay, so first game of the season, I come out with a burner. Like, first play I get in, my first shot ever as a Jasper Viking, just boom, buzzer beater first play. I went like 3 for 4 from 3 or something. I ended with like 13 points. I got fouled on 3, got some free throws, I got a floater. Hey, I was feeling good. I was like, all right, maybe I do belong on this team. You know, I really didn't know. So next game we play, I don't play. I get like 2 minutes probably. I played like 20 minutes the game before, 15 minutes. And so the next game comes around, don't play. And then we play at home again. And I don't know what got into me at home, but I was doing some crazy stuff at home. I ended up having like 6 points, couple boards, couple assists, couple steals, couple deflections. I had a bunch of charges. I love taking charges. Me and my boy Clayton, hey, that's all we did was take charges, boy. When I was in the game. When I was in the game. But I did have this one crazy play. They threw it long to me. And I ran and I caught the ball and it was way ahead of me. And I threw it behind my back and dove over. We have like these booster, I don't know if you call them booster, VIP, I don't know what you call them, like seats that sit on the baseline. Dove over it. Everybody went crazy. I ended up winning the hard hat that night. The only hard hat I got, it's actually on my Christmas tree. And so then, like, after that, I just kind of didn't play a lot anymore. And I didn't know why, if it was because I didn't perform in practice or like, I don't know. I really just don't. I have no explanation. I don't know if I just wasn't good enough, and that probably could be the case. But I really started to hate playing the sport of basketball. Like, I was like, I have to wake up every day, go shoot early, and then I have to come to practice and practice for 4 hours. Like, who's wanting to do that? And then, okay, I would have been fine with doing that if I was getting in the game, but I wasn't. And I'm not a trust the process kind of guy. Like, I'm not patient. I mean, I am patient with some things, but with the thing I love and the thing I care about the most, I just, like, I don't know. I was just giving too much to the game to not get anything in return. And so after that year, I ended up telling the coaches, like, hey, I'm not gonna play basketball no more. I had no idea what I was gonna do. Like, I really was like lost. I was so lost. I prayed every night, like, God, please just give me something that I can do and something that I can thrive in and be happy. And I was sitting downstairs one night with my grandparents, and we were talking about what I could do. And I was going to be a host at Johnny Brusco's, and which is like an Italian restaurant in my town. And I can talk to, like, because I can talk to people just so naturally, and I can just get along with people and just, I mean, I just know how to treat people with respect. And I'm not afraid to talk. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a host. Like, it's gonna be easy money. I'm gonna just go in there and thug it out, and I'll just figure out what I wanted to do. And so I used to volunteer and like coach Little League basketball. I actually won, I don't know if you can see it over there. My stuff's kind of messy. Shout out 6-7 Water. I don't know if you saw that either, but I got like a trophy for winning as a coach in rec league. And like, I really love coaching. Like, it's just in my family, like everybody in my family's been coaches. They're all teachers. But I was just thinking, I don't want to be like everybody else. Like, I don't want to take the same route. Like, it's just not for me. Like, I hate school. Man, I just like don't feel like sitting in a jail cell for 8 hours is gonna make anybody better, unless you're trying to be a doctor or something. Like, I'd much rather do a trade at that point. And I'm not even like I don't even like to, not in no weird way, I don't even like to get my hands dirty. Like I don't even like to do manual labor like that. And so then me and my granddad were talking. I was like, you know, there's just one guy that I know, and he does photography, videography, and he's been to some of my stuff, and he just really, like, that could be something I could do. And that guy was Deuce Boat Media, and he's filmed some stuff for me before, and I loved his work. So that's when I got my granddad. He helped me get my first camera, paid it off pretty quick, because that's when I became EB Captures. And everything just, it just went by like in a blink of an eye. Like, I woke up the first 2 days I had Instagram under my EB Captures account. I think I had like 1,000, 2,000 followers. And I was like, okay, like, people might actually mess with this. There was no other photographers in my area, so like, I was the first one. I was like, they might actually mess with this. And so what I just started doing is whatever content people were making, I just was making something similar to it. Whatever I thought looked good, I mean, I just did it. Sat in my room all day watching YouTube videos. How do I get better at this? How do I get better at that? How do I get better at editing? How do I get better at using my camera? What can I do? What does all these settings mean? Like, just figuring out everything on my own. No guidance whatsoever. I mean, I had some people along the way help me with like what gear to get and stuff. Like Deuce, he helped me a lot with what gear I should get, because I had no clue in the world. I'd never done this. So then it just like, I put in so much work that it almost looked like I was natural at it, but I wasn't. Like, it was just straight hard work, straight grinding every night, just trying to put out content, collabing with anybody I could collab with, getting any gig I could get. And so I think about a couple months into it, I was like, dang, like, I could probably really do something with this. And so I just kept grinding. And I got lucky to get in some doors with some people that I was really surprised to be with, because I still wanted to be around the game of basketball. That's why I kind of picked up the photography thing. But I didn't want to play. I was tired of playing. But I love watching it, and I love being involved with it, just period. Not only that, is I just love making people happy, like seeing someone smile when they see like my content, and when they see, hey, they hit a good shot, and I show them the clip, and they're just smiling, and you know, they're giving that positive energy off. Like, that just makes me so happy, and that warms my heart, bro. And that just really keeps me going, to be honest. Like, the people's reaction to my content, and like all the support I get from my family and all from my friends, like I don't know, it just helps so much, dude. So yeah, I kept praying to God, like, God, please just, I don't know if this is the right thing, but just do whatever you gotta do for me to work in life, you know, like, do what you gotta do for me to thrive. And so I kept working. About 6 months in, I would say I had about 4,000, 3,000 followers. And by my first year, I hit 5K. Okay. I ain't never had 5K of anything. No 5K views, no 5K nothing. Bro, 5,000 people to me. Well, that's a lot. And in 6 months or a year, however long I said, nobody that I know personally got 5K in a year. But it was just because of my consistent posting and my consistent interactions with people and meeting new people and talking to new people that I got there. So I worked with a couple AAU teams along the way, like P7. That was one of the first big teams that I got to do something with. Their Under Armour team. About halfway through this year, I got picked up by this EYBL team and Team Dad, and I did a lot of their content this year. And looking back on it, it really wasn't that good. It really was not that good. But I mean, it worked out, and it got me some good views off of it. I got endorsed with like so many 5 stars and so many people. I met so many new people. Then we went to Peach Jam. Going into Peach Jam, I think I had like 7.5K followers, 8K followers. And I was like, dang, if I had 10K, I'm about to flip my stuff. We went to Peach Jam, and I did some mixes for Brad Bill Elite. I told him before I even got there, because I already knew one of the players on the team. I met him in June. Peach Jam was in July. I was like, hey bro, like, I'd be down to make you a free mix, bro, if you'll collab. Brad Bill, 2 Brad Bill players, JJ Andrews, Trey Pearson. I was like, I'll be down to collab. I'll do it for free. They just won Peach Jam last year. Like, I'm already knowing they're gonna be pretty good. So I followed them around like throughout the tournament, filmed their games, and they was hooping. Like, they were crazy hooping. Also got to film Tyron Stokes there. Tyron Stokes, that dude is different. Dude, Tyron Stokes is different. My video of him got like 300K, and he didn't even collab it. I don't even think he reposted it. I think he saw it and liked it, but I don't think he like shared it. I don't think he reposted it. I don't think he did nothing. He still got 300K. And so, yeah, I went through Peach Jam. I took pics every day. I videoed for like I was dang near there a month. I basically lived on my own for a month. It was fire. I loved it. And so after Peach Jam, I came home and I was like, dang, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? In June, before Peach Jam, I went up to Auburn University to film Simon Walker. And I went up there, I was like, bro, I gotta be there for summer school play dates, so I'll film you a video if you're down. He was like, yeah. I went in there, and I know they got a bunch of new guys. I mean, I don't really know who's who. They had a guy at the other end of the court. I started taking pictures of him, videos of him. I looked on Instagram, this dude got 60K followers. I was like, heck yeah, this is an easy collab. And so he ended up walking out of the gym the same time as me. I was like, yo, come over here, bro. I was in my car. I was like, yo, my name's EV Easton. Like, I got videos and pictures of you if you want them. What's your Instagram? Of course, I already knew his Instagram. Like, I looked him up while he was in there. Like, come on, bro. I was just trying to play like that nonchalant, cool photographer role. And he was like, yeah, bro, for sure. Like, super nice guy. And so I got his Instagram, and he gave me his phone number too to send him the photos. Ended up sending him the photos. He liked them, and I didn't really talk to him after that very much. And so then, I want to say about a month later, I hit like 9K. I felt like I was on 8K forever. Like, I wasn't gaining followers because I was at Peach Jam so long. I didn't have much new content, and everybody already followed me that was there. Because I'd been around like talking to people, hey bro, can you give me a follow? Like, I'll be down to give you like 2 free pictures for a follow. I mean, that's just what you gotta do, I feel like sometimes. So then I saw the dude from Auburn that I met. I'm not gonna say his name yet, but the dude I met from Auburn posted on his story. I was like, looking for a full-time cameraman for the season. I had no idea who this guy was for real. I mean, I knew his name and I knew his Instagram. I didn't stalk him or anything. I really didn't know him. Like, I never heard of him before. And so I went on his account, and before I slid up and said yes, I scrolled up and I was like, whoa. 40 ball. Bro, had a 40 ball in Division I college basketball? Like, this dude gotta be something. I saw it, I was like, yo, this dude's moving different. And he's like 6'7" point guard. Big guard, literally big guard. I was like, yo, I slid up immediately. I said, yes, bro. I'll fly out, I'll do whatever I gotta do. Like, just let me know. So then he hit me up, and I kept reposting his stuff, like just staying consistent so he would notice that I'm there. Like, I just wanted him to notice me. And so he was like, yeah, I'll get back with you, He ended up getting back to me. I reposted all his stuff. He was like, yo, do you want to come to my event in my hometown, Cleveland, Ohio? I was like, are you for real? He was like, yeah, I'll get you a ticket, fly you out, and all this stuff. I was like, hey, bet, let's do it. Flew out to Cleveland, Ohio, did the event. Friga was there, and it was fire. But me and it's Keyshawn Hall, by the way, but we ended up building a really like brotherly connection. Like, I don't know, me and him just connected in some kind of way. Like, we both felt like we were so similar to each other that, like, I don't know, we just connected. I don't know how to explain it. But like, we both like the same music. We both like the same basketball players. We think similar. He's really cool, really nice guy. And I ended up coming back home from Cleveland. We filmed like a docuseries type of video, edited it, got it out. And the next week I ended up going down to Auburn and staying with him during the off season. And so I filmed like his whole day, like just following him around with the camera. He was super cool with it. And so yeah, that's where I'm at in my life now. I go to all the Auburn home games, film all the Auburn home games for him. He's like a brother to me at this point. Like, I don't know. I've never met someone so fast and like connected with them so quickly. And I just feel like I could almost trust him with my life. Like, literally. And so, going back to what I was saying about gaining the followers and stuff, I ended up having about 9.5K about a month ago, 2 months ago, maybe a little bit over 2 months ago. And I ended up hitting 10K. Oh my goodness, when I hit 10K, oh my goodness, I was I was going excited. My family was excited. Everybody was telling me congratulations. I loved it. I loved the energy. Like that's support right there. Like you got people in anywhere around you that will support you. It will improve your mental insanely. Like people that talk positive on your name, people that talk positive toward you. Hey, it'll really change things. But if you have people talking negative around you and people that are not very positive about your work, people talk down on you, it might change your whole course, man. So like surround yourself with the right people. I can't stress that enough, bro. I got like the best people around me like that I could ever ask for, and that's all due to God, man. Like my best friend, man, he's one of the most supportive dudes I know. He'll talk crap to me to my face, but behind my back, I know he's got me every single time. Like you just gotta surround yourself with the right people, bro. It'll really change your life. So I hit 10K. About 3 days later, I just started rapidly gaining followers, like 100 followers a day, 200 followers a day. So I went from like 10,000 to 10.8K in like 3 days. And so I was like, yo, what is going on? So I reapplied for the blue verification on Instagram. They gave it to me. And hey, when I saw that, I knew 10K was crazy, but when I saw that, I was like, bro, back in like 2012, 2013, when like Instagram had just came out and like only the big name athletes had the verification, like I thought they were so cool, bro. And I wanted to be just like them. I wanted to be in the NBA. Hey, I got the verification. I didn't even have to get in the NBA. Like, that was so sick to me. And so when I got that, I was like, so then I just kept posting my content. I kept doing content with Keyshawn, and my account just kept blowing up, bro. Kept blowing up. So yeah, that was like right after P-Sham when I started working with Key. And I've been working with him ever since the start of basketball season. I did a little bit of football work, but not very much. But my account, I don't know how or what has been going on, but it's just been rapidly growing. Like I've never seen it before. Like I could never imagine in my entire life, if you would have told me when I was in the 9th or 10th grade, let's just say 10th grade, because I was in love with basketball. If you told me in 10th grade I would quit basketball my junior year or a year later and pick up a camera and I would blow up immediately, or not immediately, but at a really fast rate, I would call you stupid. I don't understand how all this came about, but I know that I put in all my time, all my effort, and I've worked really hard, and man, I love it, and I couldn't ask for anything better. But let me know if you guys want to see more videos of me talking like this, and like what kind of content y'all want to see. Like if y'all want me to show y'all like some tips and tricks on how to use like photo, video, whatever, just let me know in the comments down below. Or if you want to see like some more IRL vlogs, I mean, I can do that. I've done it before. I just haven't really posted them. If you guys want to see stuff like that, you just let me know. And thank you guys for watching the whole video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hey, keep supporting EB Captures. I love every single one of y'all. Peace out.